What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy, the D20 here, and coming at you with another random discussion video about something that I kind of like. I say kind of because unlike Monster Hunter, which I'm still currently very in love with, this series has kind of fell off for me. So getting to like the background of it, yesterday, Tuesday, September 29th, Nintendo / Game Freak / Pokemon Company, because even though they're quote unquote not Nintendo, they only develop games for Nintendo, well, at least for the most part. So anyway, that's tangential. That's not what we're here to talk about. Had some information come out about Pokemon Sword and Shield, the Crown Tundra expansion. So saw it, looked at it, decided, I'm gonna be playing this. I bought the expansion pass. Kind of regretting that now. Anyway, and that's what I'm going to be talking about today. So let's get into it. Alright, before I get into the meat and potatoes of what I think about Crown Tundra, let me give just like a background about my thoughts on Pokemon Sword and Shield. I'm not going to go in depth because I could talk for a fucking hour about this, but I just want to give enough detail about how I feel about the base game and Isle of Armor to kind of give you a sense of what I'm thinking of the game prior. Then I'm gonna really not break down the trailer, but talk about some of the things that were mentioned in the trailer, and just give my thoughts on it and what I think the implications will be. But hey, let's go ahead and get to it. Pokemon Sword and Shield. I don't have a very high not expectation. I don't have a very high. You know what? We're not gonna go high. I don't have a favorable opinion of Sword and Shield. Just to be quick about it, Sword and Shield, they didn't have enough content to warrant a $60 price tag. That game should have been $39.99. Hell, $49.99 at the most. But the sheer fact, well, not the sheer fact, but just the fact that that game was that much and had so little content, it was a slap in the face for me. I'm not gonna lie. After I finished the game, and I slow played. Like most games these days, I slow play. I will not just get through a game as fast as I can. I'll slow play, and I will just really enjoy, take my time with it, savor it. And with that game, there wasn't a lot to savor. Dexit didn't do this game any fucking favors. One thing I've noticed in the past couple of games with Pokemon, with the whole Pokedex thing, and I'm not gonna go into where the Game Freak lied or anything like that. I'm just gonna stick to Dexit. Pokemon is a comprehensive franchise. Hell, the catchphrase, I believe it still is, gotta catch them all. You can't catch them all if they aren't all in the game. So that was just a fuck up for me, because most of my favorite Pokemon, I can't use. My favorite Pokemon of all time, Sceptile, can't be in the game. And I'm like, ugh. So I'm just there with that. And like I said, I'm not going to get into whether they lied, but from what I've seen, they could have did that shit. They could have put all the Pokemon in, but whatever. I'm not here to harp on that. We're talking about Crown Tundra. But content-wise, beyond just Dexit, there wasn't much to do. The Gigantamax battles, you could go through the whole game without them. The fact you can't do them whenever you want. It's just, that particular is kind of small to me, but it's Gigantamaxing. I mean, it's whatever. I don't know. For a while, I feel like Pokemon, especially since 6th generation, they've been chasing trends. Then they don't even stick with them, because Mega Evolution they actually grew on me, and they ditched that shit in a heartbeat. But anyway, just bare bones. And then the Dynamax battles themselves, going in the wild area and all that shit, it's pretty much on some gadget shit, and I don't like gadgets. I'm just kind of over that shit. It just seems like the Dynamax battle, especially with wild Pokemon, it's just they use I know there's a rolling system where, even though Pokemon should be easy to catch, it's not. And it's just meant to keep you coming back. So there's that. And then just the game felt hollow. And then the wild area, they hyped the wild area up so much, and it's only in one part of the game. It really doesn't play any. There's no point to it. It's there, but you know, as far as like actually playing a part in it, yeah, Dynamaxing and things with alternatives, blah blah blah. Yeah, but as far as the wild area itself, it's just there. And they made this like it was going to be some big thing, you know, where, oh my God, the wild area. It's not that big. It's not impressive. If you go and explore one time, you've seen everything. But that's just the base game, which I believe that both Isle of Armor and Crown Tundra should have been the base game. But on from that. Isle of Armor, you know, just trying to go down the list. Isle of Armor sucked. I mean, yeah, you brought back some Pokemon that should have been there in the first place. Let's not gloss over that. But yeah, like the little quote-unquote campaign, like I streamed it and I slow played. It took me 3 sessions of each about an hour. But I know that if I'd have been just trying to get through it, I'd have got that shit in an hour. There was no depth to it. It's like, you know, oh man, it's gonna be this great adventure. And I remember I was part of a couple Pokemon groups on Facebook, and people are like, oh man, I'm gonna do this shit all weekend. I'm gonna be doing this, like, you know, I'm taking a day off work. I'm like, yeah, you could do that, but why? It like that wasn't even an afternoon. That was like if you got the game at 6 p.m., you could legitimately be done by 7:30, if that. And it's just trying to make something out of nothing. Yet again, it could have been that, but if it had been part of the base game, it's like, okay, you know, you're doing something here, you're doing something there. It had given the post game some actual merit. I mean, the only thing you could do in the post game with the base game was go to the battle tower, which is cool and whatnot, but it's like, okay, I'm doing the same fucking thing over and over again. It really does nothing. I'm bored. And even with competitive battling, fuck, like, dog, I was watching the Pokemon World, I think it was a Worlds or some regionals months ago, back when the game was new, and everybody's using the same fucking Pokemon. Now, it's not just using the same fucking Pokemon, but most of the Pokemon you see aren't even from Gen 8. It's like, what the fuck? There's nothing to do post-game. Like, okay, so we're gonna be battling with Pokemon that we've been using since fucking Gen 1. Some of those Pokemon, Gengar, we've been using since Gen 1. Okay? But at this point, I think I'm kind of rambling on about what I don't like about the game, and that's not what this is for. This is for my sitting feelings for Crown Tundra. So without further ado, let's get into Crown Tundra yet again, because I think I've shat on the game enough. Alright, first we'll be going to a different region, the Crown Tundra, where your player character will be conscripted, pretty much, or assigned to be the leader of an expedition by some other guy. Don't have his name, don't really care. Because I'm only gonna do this shit just to get past it, and then probably gonna go back to not playing. But anyway, the environment looks nice. Another open wild area, which I am gonna give the Isle of Armor. It's a wild area. It wasn't bad. It was pretty much what I think the base wild area should have been. The entire map should have been the wild area. And I'm glad for that. I'm glad the entire map for Isle of Armor was the wild area. So I'm hoping the same goes for the Crown Tundra. It's the entire map. Of course, yet again, we have new legendaries. Quote unquote. Well, kind of, sort of. We have the new Reggies, Regidraco and Regieleki. And then we have the Galarian forms of the Kanto birds, which, yet again, I'm gonna catch. And at least with them, it looks like, with the birds, you have to chase them, kind of like how the old games said you can see them now, so it'll make that a little less tedious. So, I think that's a good thing. Also, with those Dynamax battles, we're gonna be able to go on what are called Dynamax adventures. Pretty much what that means is that you'll be able to team up with 3 other trainers, and pretty much you're gonna be running a gauntlet of Dynamax battles. Pretty much you're gonna go into a cave and you're gonna be able to choose different paths and, you know, battle Pokemon along the way, and then at the end, you'll be able to fight a legendary Pokemon. They've said that every legendary Pokemon that has appeared in the Pokemon game, in a mainline Pokemon game so far, will be able to be encountered. Which, you know, is pretty cool. I'm like, I bet. So if there are any legendary Pokemon that you missed, that you don't have anymore, this is a way to get them. With this is gonna be, like I said, the whole Dynamax battle thing, it's on some gotcha shit, so I can't really be excited for this. Like, same thing with like people like shiny hunting for the dens, and then, you know, it breaks out the ball. You only get one shot, so it's like it's supposed to be a time sink, and me personally, I can't be excited for it. It's cool we'll get the chance because I have a lot of Master Balls. So pretty much for me, anything I want, I'm getting. So I'm just like, cool, whatever. But beyond that, you know, if you have friends who play Pokemon who are pretty into it, who have some decent leveled mons, yeah, it's gonna be fun for you. Definitely gonna be fun. Gonna be interesting. Because I think everybody chooses 3 Pokemon, and then, you know, you go through the adventure, and then at the end you get the legendary. So it's a very social thing. So if you got the time, not the time, but if you got the friends and who are pretty into it, you're definitely gonna have something there. Me, yet again, it's on some gotcha shit, but I do know some people who are pretty into Pokemon, so I'll be able to do that. So that's cool. Let me see. Damn. That was pretty much it. I mean, it's good to see some Pokemon coming back, like Nidoking, who was my original favorite Pokemon before Sceptile in Gen 1. You know, it's good to see him coming back. Garchomp, who I love. Metagross, Steel type Pokemon are my favorite. So Metagross, who I used to call Metagross, but Metagross, that's dope. The Galarian Star Tournament, another thing that should have been part of the base game. Because, like, okay, yeah, you can do double battles and shit with a partner, but it doesn't seem like something that you should have had to patch in with a big update. It's like, yet again, like, and I don't like being negative, I really don't, but just some of the shit that I see Game Freak doing with these expansions, it's like, what the fuck's the point? I'm a person where I'll mind DLC if it's something that generally adds to the game. This DLC doesn't look like it's gonna add anything to the game. Reason being, yet again, there's a Dynamax Adventures, there's a Galarian Star Tournament, and I know there's the third, well, not even the third, the Crown Legendary, because yeah, there's the Crown Legendary, and then there's like the temples for Regidrake and Regieleki, which hopefully you'll have to actually go through the temple and like do a puzzle, and just make you work for some shit instead of just giving you some shit. But yeah, I mean, that's all I can really say about it. The expansion itself, but that's kind of part of my problem. These expansions, which we paid $30 for, which isn't a lot of money, honestly, but these expansions feel like they should have been part of the base game. Because even from the trailer, like, that's it, bruh. That you're going to a new Tundra place. I know it's gonna be a story, so hopefully the story is more substantial than the Isle of Armor. That's what I'm hoping. Like, I know, yet again, you're not, like, we're not dumb kids anymore. We're just gonna fuck around for like 8 weeks doing some shit, and then like, oh man, this was what we're doing the whole time. No, but hopefully it's like something more substantial, like that doesn't involve fucking chasing slowpokes and shit and collecting mushrooms, which wasn't the worst thing in the world, but it's like, okay, like, what am I doing here? It's like you have this one thing of a story and then bam, it's over. Like the thing with your rival could have been done in like 30 minutes. you know, the guy if you got shield, or girl if you had sword, who was supposed to be your rival or whatever. Like, and yet again, I know this video is kind of rambly, but I'm really kind of struggling. Like, now that I'm speaking about it, it's these expansions should have really been part of the base game. Like Pokemon Sword and Shield are, in my opinion, out of all the Pokemon games that I've played, which include the 1st gen, the 2nd gen, the 3rd gen, the 4th gen, the 5th gen, the 6th gen, and any remakes up until that point, they are the most hollow Pokemon games ever. And these expansions are just pretty much furthering that fact that these expansions should have been part of the base game. Now, does that mean I'm not going to play it? No, I'm definitely going to play them. Might even stream them. But as far as my quote-unquote excitement, not very. I'm not expecting much. Which, yet again, if I am wrong, I will definitely sing its praises. But is this going to be the thing where, like, oh man, I'm going to get back into Pokemon. I'm going to start playing Pokemon Sword and Shield every day. Nah. Because what I'm going to do like I did with Isle of Armor. I'm going to hop in, I'm going to hop in, I'm going to do the story, I'm going to fuck around a little bit, get everything new that I can. Like, you know, I know they have the max hunting and the shit and the ability to Gigantamax your Pokemon if they weren't a Gigantamax Pokemon or Dynamax Pokemon before, which kind of defeats that purpose. So now we don't, because even with that, and going back to Isle of Armor, even with that kind of made the whole gacha thing pointless. You can just go back to regular breeding, breed your perfect Pokemon, boom, get that motherfucker soup, and you're good. So yeah, there's that. But yeah, I know this video's been kind of negative, and I don't like making videos like this. I don't like being negative, but honestly, if I want to talk about something and it's negative, there's gonna be some negativity. I mean, hey, look, if you listening to this feel any sort of type of way differently, feel free to. If this game is gonna be the reason that keeps you going throughout this virus-infested year, doggone it, do what you do. But me personally, I'm not excited for it. I'm just not. Because with the way the base game is, with the way Isle of Armor hit, I have no faith. But I am very open to being wrong. But anyway, it's been a couple of minutes. So I'm gonna stop rambling on. Thank you for joining me. If you like what you heard, or you want to discuss more about this, hit me up in the comment section. Leave a like if you like the video. If you dislike the video, leave a dislike. Hell, it's all engagement, really. But yeah, check out some of my other videos. If you have any thoughts to the contrary, leave them in the comment section below. This has been your boy, the D20, signing out. See you guys.